Hello, everybody. Greetings. Welcome. Hi. Hello. Howdy. Hey, how are you? Welcome. Hi there. Hello. What's going on, everybody? Hi, my name is Zine. Happy to be all here. We return today to the realm of blueprints where we're supposed to have been done, but I guess we just started. I don't understand. I don't understand anything. What's up, Moonlight Blonde? Hi, Cynthia, Crystal, Cass, Desi, David, Kamiki, Poop Salato, Queen Marie, Goblin Queen, Kirsten Bennett. Hello, hello. Hi, Shadow Blue and Tweety, Katarina, Sidalik, Stormy, Dotra. What's going on? Hi, hey, Suli. So, what's that? What's shaking? What's the word? What's the word for today? How's your guys' Friday? It's Friday. You made it Friday. Hi, Dylan. You made it through another week. Good job. Woo! How's the update, Cynthia? Everything all clear now? Thank you for the 700 bits, Crystal. Happy Friday to you. Work sucked. Suli, take the 52 months. How's Buffy? I did not hear back. So, we'll try tomorrow. Thank you for the Ultra sub. Tier 3 from Suli, 52 months. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, essentially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. But life is a journey of growth. Growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in our case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at it. At that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive towards. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. And now that you've reached your goal and are basking in your wealth of glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? I don't even have a trophy room. Hi, Fire Lord. Hi, Jenna. I don't think I've ever unlocked the trophy room. So, I feel like there's dozens of things still to discover, despite us reaching the end room. I don't know if reaching the end room gives us any particular buffs. One would think, since we own the place now, that we don't have to follow the rules, but one could be wrong. Hi, Nancy. How you doing? Hi, Lisa. Say my name. Say my name. All right, so it's 8:20 right now. If we set this right, it should already be open. Oh my God, we did it right. That looks like a thing. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long set unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years. Suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. While I've never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. Circulating rumors those months did nothing but further reinforce my conviction of this fact. Those of us that were once bitten are twice shy, and I'm aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social setting of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that 2 of the crowd's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for the narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where strangling crimson curtains draped across the sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open, in that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. So, Marion got smuggled somewhere, and we're trying to get her away from whatever it was that she was stuck in. So I have a red letter now. I don't know if that goes away at the end of each day or not. The dude was very thorough. Had all sorts of tests, including a dye put in your eyeballs. He says possibly blepharitis, but unlikely. I have some injury to one eye and blocked tear ducts. And also very dry. I mean, if your tear ducts are blocked, then that makes sense a little bit. But I'm glad that they were looking and being thorough and... After you've proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies in your trophy room. Unlock dare mode? What is dare mode? I don't have 110, but what the hell is dare mode? Just be sure to bring some keys. Permanent edition, when you reach rank 5 with Lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. Mount High IT. Permanent edition walk-in closet. Just looks nice. All right, well, this looks like, you know, if we get a lot of cash, then we can do some perma upgrades to the house. So that would be good. So one of the craziest things about this game, though, is just how you end up, like, I've checked out a couple people playing it, and it's like, I dropped it on Chosen Droid, and he was playing it, but he was working on puzzles I had never even seen or tried, okay? Siege, thank you the 200 bits and the 58 months. I was here so long. Here for a long time, been a good time. I'm glad, Siege. I appreciate it. Glad you're here. Thank you. He was doing something, and I don't even know why. Like, the thing is I figured out, like, I kind of got an idea of what he was doing, but I had no concept of why he was doing it. Well, this sucks. Guess I'll get the nursery out of the way. I'm losing couple rooms here. The nursery enables me to build bedrooms more freely. Not an item in here? Oh. Hi, John Franklin. How you doing? How's it going, Nick? Tweety, take the 100 bits. Filling up that cup. Just enjoying some food, can't complain. Fair enough. Hope your food is good. Hope you're good. Good food, good times. When you're here, your family. So, I don't know. I remember seeing briefly a scribble about it, but I have no idea what room. But basically, there's the two paintings are related to each other, kind of, in every room. That's like a... What kind of dessert is that? These are mountains, desert, dunes, sand. Dessert. So basically, there's a word that is one letter off in each of them. And you figure out what that letter is. And then eventually we build a puzzle. So I could say, like, bedroom is S. Dessert, a desert. See, that's a desert. This is dessert. There's an S, and that's the only difference between them. Everyone has that. Most every room. And, I mean, I don't think it's, like, literally, but many of the rooms. And I don't even know what the fuck... I remember seeing something briefly about it. But I don't remember why or even where that was. But I guess I'll try to keep that in mind. You're playing Plate Up? Sounds fun. Crystal with 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, Crystal. We have the shelter, so let's get this done. That is definitely a room we want to be sheltered from. And then, obviously, that's a lie. This opens the antechamber door. Seems like a good place for a laboratory. Yeah, I remember finding the note about it and figuring that out, but I don't know... I don't remember where I found that. I kind of half want to say garage, but I don't even think that's right. Maybe it was the mailroom? It wasn't Alizara. I remember seeing a card, like a scribbled out card. Excuse you. Each time you find some trash while digging, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. That seems like a lot of... letters, though. Assuming we even get to digging. I don't think... I'm not sure why aquariums would be so valuable as to need them. Maybe it's because they provide power. I don't know. They're a very flexible room, given that they're everything. See, this is just rude. This is rude. I need to get to the right. If I build this, I get a great utility. Maybe I'll just have to try and cover back and round back. Because this is important. So that way, all those things work. But Real and rail, but that's too many letters. Hmm. I mean... The dark room is the easiest to fix. But it lines up perfectly with everything. Key. Get our little nookie in. This isn't drafting that well right now. You're a huge shellfish and seafood fan, as well you should be. Good God! It will not let me onto the east side of the fucking house! Set me free! This one feels kind of cursed already, to be honest. Unless I can make my way back down from here. Without burning all of our keys. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me right now? It won't let me on the other goddamn side of the house. Like, I've missed an entire... The entire half of the fucking... There are 12 major keys. Really? I've seen, like, 2. Beach, cliff, sea, shore. Tag, price. No idea. So the magnifying glass, I saw in the print room, or the dark room, which is a little ways back, but it's not like we're going to be exploring a whole lot in this mess of a layout anyway. I don't know if that was like 3 plus 3. But what's up, Woven Hunter? But I'm wondering, we found that magnifying glass would show things that you can't actually see. So, 1128. I'm wondering if that's not... I think that's the code for this. We'll have to try it, but I think that's the code, which will finally made us, if it is, we'll finally found one fucking code. 17 phone calls? Dear God. Oops. What's up, Salios? What was it that made the power hammer? It was the battery pack, the sledgehammer, and something else. The battery pack and the metal detector. I thought that's what made the, Wait a minute. Burning glass. Oh, right, the broken lever. Dear God, I am appalled. Absolutely appalled at the deck pulls. I hate that you have to pick it back up once it makes it. Like, why on earth would you not still be holding it? Well, that's convenient. But that's not. Question is there anything of value in reaching the antechamber? Did I build the quest room? I haven't yet. There it is. It would cut off this whole thing. I think we've gotten that before. Yeah, we've done the safety deposit box. I don't know if there's different things in there. That would be neat. Lives treat me okay. I do not understand the hell this draft plan is. What is even going on in my life? This lets us get Zara. Chart and cart.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Of a dropping coin.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I hear the pattering steps of children running in the forest. The joyful echoes of laughter in the courtyard. I see an old man sitting in an even older chair. A seed that has served many generations, each with their own stories, each with their own secrets, each with their own endings, but all in the same chair. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
I will have nothing more to say. I don't know that that filled in much of anything for me. But we're going to run out of keys here shortly. Here, just slap this down. So that way, if everything works the way it's supposed to work, then now when I go in the antechamber, I should still get my +2 allowance. I am awakened by the patter of rain. This gets us our 2 extra gems, which we blew through very fast. So that's good. And the salt shaker. Oh, boy. Feetsies are a little bit of a problem. I think this run, as far as moving forward, is pretty well dead. But if we can get the allowance token, there you go. I don't know if we need a basement key at this point, but can't hurt to have on it. But I want to get back to underneath. The foundation. Because there's a room that I think both had an upgrade disc we didn't apply and had ruby candles. Now, the room's on the other side of this cart. But I think I can get around through the wall we broke. Now, this gets us outside, and then we can go... When she goes? No, that... Oh. All right. So there's our upgrade disc, which hopefully we can find our way back to a computer, but no big deal if not. And then... This seems to be working. This is now stairs. Stairs to where? I don't know. Is this the door that was locked right there? No? Well, this is neat. Each sigil is composed of 4 things: the core, the dividing lines, the moats, and the border. Core, lines, moats, border. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. If the core gives us the name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind the name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as the first step in deciphering any sigil, as all other parts are meaningless if we don't know the place we're describing. Banners, Marshall, Fog. Well, I feel like most of that book is missing pages, and we kind of need those pages. What's up, Norton? Wait. Chest, please. So, the question becomes, are they always in the same spot? Or do I have to fill this in completely in one go. Because I'll tell you what I think this is. I've commented several times about how there's chess pieces throughout the house. I think if there's like a pawn piece and I'm at 3 right here, then I fill in the board by saying that. But I don't know if there's always a pawn piece in 3A or if it's not. Increase, thank you the 5 years. Elecnor, 83 months as well. Crystal with the 1,000 bits again, thank you. Tweety, think you're filling that cup back up. So I think I understand the premise of the puzzle, but I don't know the rules of how it can be applied. Site's either much older or someone had it deliberately buried. The precipice. It's a hell of a cliff. Looks cool. I don't know that I see any immediate do things here. The wait is finally over. Today we begin our formal foray into the mountain and begin excavation of the first tunnel, the first of many. To prevent future delays, Thomas Sinclair has genuinely volunteered to install a freight lift to facilitate both personal transport. However, after seeing his ornate designs, one can't help but feel the Baron's delicate taste might be better suited for the ballroom crowd. Regardless of the particulars, I'm sure my crew won't object to riding down the tunnels in a fashionable style. Okay, so this is the way out. And we got a disc. And we haven't gotten this door open yet. There's nowhere for me to, like, have this halfway, right? To have my cake and eat it too. It's either one or the other. What's up, Sophine? What's up, Aqua? It was 1182, wasn't it? 1128. Do we finally have this? Ah! The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each day with an extra 20 steps. Holy balls! That's not a small number. And then this turns on the 3rd or the 4th. 3 of the 4 torches. I don't remember if we had any idea where the other one was. Room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from the gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Smudge pods found amongst the apple trees here are critically necessary thanks to cold temperatures. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. The statue of Arinda currently in the cloister with a much more appropriate angel, Rhina. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, should the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did hear me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I'd forgotten how to access the inner garth and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. Well, that's not helpful to either of us. Doesn't look like I really need to actually work with the smudge pots, but I mean, they kind of look interactable, and it has some information, so it makes you wonder, but I don't see much. An extra 20 steps will be good. We like that. In here was the gem cavern. I don't know if any of the gems are actually obtainable, but not much there. What's up, Scardon? We haven't found any of these circuit chips or anything like that. Ah. As long as we're here. billiard room now requires less math to get the things. Adds Great Hall, foyer, and secret passage to the draft pool. If you call it a day in the break room, tomorrow you begin the day with a staff key card. I have no idea what the speakeasy is going to give me. Oh, basic addition. It makes the math easier. Okay. Gonna go that way. Being able to start with a key card sounds pretty nice. All right, I think that's about it. Frickin' just kept getting terrible rolls to try and get to the east side. It was rough. New rooms, we did, I think the servants' quarter might have been new. And the gift shop. So much money for activities. Add 70 steps. We're spoiled. It is an early night day. Buffy doing okay? I did not get the results back, so hopefully I hear back tomorrow. We now have the classroom. I want to figure out what the hell that's supposed to be all about. Because as currently is, doesn't seem to give a shit, but that makes me wonder, you know? I'd like to know where the, this was terrible. I'd like to know where the last torches. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Gas valve. That one. It's out there somewhere. I just don't know where. Gems good. The gems are not in this box. Could be. The gems are in this box. Could be. The white box is true. If that's false, then this is false. That makes this true. It doesn't tell me where the gems are. If this is true, then that's going to be true. And that's going to be false. That doesn't work. Gems are in this box. We don't know. So the white box is true. Like, I feel like these two are linked. If this is false, then that one's false. If this one's true, then that one's true. So we really only have the binary choice, right? Gems are in this box. True. True. But that makes this false, and that puts them there. So that's impossible. So the gems are in this box. That's false. They're not in that box. The white box is true. Oh, I see. The gems are in this box. That's false. Or the gems are in this box. False. They are not in that box. The white box is true. That's false. So this has to be true. The gems are not in this box. We know the gems are not in this box because it's true. We know the gems are not in this box because this one's false. So the gems must be in black. What's up, Kate? Damn it, I picked the one that I'd already seen. So I haven't seen 3. Trophy room! First time seeing this. Literally never picked that. You would have picked the white one? Well, they weren't there. Holy shit. Okay. We have 1 trophy, maybe? Draft a room in each slot of your house. Complete the Mount Holly directory. Bullseye trophy, solve 40 dartboards. Logical, win 40 parlor. Create all workshop contraptions. Win the drafting strategy sweepstakes. I don't even know what the hell that is. Unlock all 8 realm sigils. Solve the puzzle in room 8 on rank 8. Reach room 46 in dare mode. Reach room 46 in curse mode. Day 1 trophy. Reach room 46 in 1 day. Trophy of speed. Reach room 46 in under an hour. Trophy of wealth. Buy out the entire showroom. Ace the classroom final exam. And complete the... Some of that doesn't sound... Like, how do you complete the trophy case if you've already blown day 1 trophy? That seems rather impossible. You dong like the stuffed animals much? Bloody phone! Hi, Shadow Jim. How you doing? Each color is fill in the object below. With its correct color. Each color is only used twice. So, I mean, we've got 3 blues there, and that's not right. These seem to be fairly confused. I think the hard part's figuring out the flags, right? Hi, Chloro. My favorite color is red. Well, this tells us that none of the flags are red, which we kind of do, but verifies. What did this one get wrong? Because this one looks relatively correct. That one's missed. I think I don't think the lizard's red. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Is it a crayon? Is it a battery? Yellow, orange, purple. I don't think there's going to be... So it didn't, this one only used one yellow, so it's missing a yellow. And then the gecko is green, I think. Oh, it used two reds. So we're missing a yellow, and we're missing a second green. So does this become green, and then we just put yellow on the flag here? Or does yellow go on whatever the hell this is? If I knew what this is, I would understand more of what the hell this is. But I don't know what that is because I don't know what that is. Okay, how do I take the test? Said there's a way that I'm supposed to be to pass the assignment. I see the assignment. How do I take the assignment for me? It feels like this is the way, but what's this game called? Blueprints. I don't know. I've already forgotten everything I was learning anyway. But we're obviously missing something from here. Stairs and stars. So the eye. Shit. We need a T. Sometimes it takes people a little while, Lisa. Hmm. Nice. Less nice. Damn. Security door at level 4. That's a quicken. Road and rod. I never realized that Bridge and Bride were so close. Good God. Won't say that, but you're gonna think it. You're gonna think it long and deep. Do 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 do. I should call him. Ah. Wunderbar. Let's change the setting to high. Now we want it to spawn as many as it can. Because we can get through them. Preferably without many keys. Secret passage. Secret passage. Through the bookshelf. Well, that's all our keys right off the bat. Banyanya! Hi, Buff. Did you need something? This connects to the courtyard. Buffy is looking at my feet like an animal. One second. She's like, can I get fed? And I'm like, no. No, you may not. Sorry, got a bit of an inventory management situation here. Okay. Buffy's been extra cute, and that makes her hungrier. Yeah, but sugar, man, it's a problem for her. This run today just might be fucked. Don't suppose it's get a free key day. up in the stars. I have no idea what that's called to be able to contrast between a tiger and that. Hi, Jesse. I was hoping there'd be a fucking key. There's not. However, there's a shovel, which we got for 2 whole coins, and we might be able to dig up a key. Maybe. Doing all right. How are you, Jassy? Coins, good. Not helpful. Good. Excellent. You got a new tattoo? Do you like it? Are you happy? Are you thrilled? If you like it and you're happy and you're thrilled, then perfect. Yeah, we need to go dig around in all this place's holes. Need more tattoos in your life. There's some dirt piles outside. Where are the dirt piles outside? Classroom, orchard. Are there some in the orchard? Might be some of the orchard. This is feeling like a rather stuck run, though. Congrats, sweetie. That's awesome. You would think there'd be some more dirt holes over here, but it doesn't appear like there's actually any in the orchard. Yeah, I'm cutting through the schoolhouse. It's just, you know, The opposite way. Well. I think this one's just done. Yum. I think this one's just done. This one just didn't ever pick up a flow to it that let it, progress. Yum. Yes, this gas pipe's already on in the classroom or schoolhouse. Nom. Sorry, let me just grab a bite. All right, so let's just try again. Yes, I tried to interact with the color chart. That was the first thing I tried, actually. And I got nowhere. Yeah, I don't know if I can find a box of crayons somewhere. Me every day, Kapow. Me every day. Shelter's really powerful. Toolshed's pretty convenient. Haven't really seen much on the trading post that's made me go, ooh la la. But that makes me wonder if I'm missing something with it, I think we'll go with the toolshed. Okay. That's good, because that helps us find more keys. Oh. We got the two biggins right off the battens. What is with the dead ends off of the entrance hall? It's killing me. I'm about ready to make a complaint. The gems are in the white box. The other two statements are both true. Well, if that's true, then this is false. So that can't be. The gems are not in the blue box. This has to be false. So if these are both true, then that puts them into the white box. The gems are not in the blue box. Could be true, could be false. Gems are in the white box. If this is false, the gems are not in the blue box, then that would also make this one false, and all three would be false. So, if this is true, gems are not in the blue box. The gems are in the white box. This has the potential of being false, except this would be... Yeah, they're just in the white box. It's the white box. They're not in the white box, and I'm staggered for a second. What the fuck? I was not there at all. Wow. Where the fuck did I stumble on my face there? The gem's in the white box. If that's false, this literally cannot be a true one, so this is always false. It just doesn't apply. Oh, but I was just saying that both of these are true, even though this is literally false, and so they can't be true. That's the step I missed. So the gems in the white box could be true. That would make this one false. The gems are not in the blue box. That doesn't work. So if this one's false, if this was true, that puts them in the white box. If this one's false, oh, false here, the gems are not in the blue box. So this one has to be true. No, that can't be. I guess it is like we can circumstance and say we know this one was false, but why? Which makes this one have to be true. The gems are not in the blue box, so the gems are here. Am I missing something here? I don't see how it guides me to having that be in the black box. I don't see how I get there. The gems are in the white box. False. The gems are not in the blue box. True. Okay, so that puts it back into black. All right. Now I see how we get there. How was I to know that this one was false, though? Where's the catch on... Oh, because that makes both of these true. Got it. Whoa, man. That one seemed a lot simpler until it wasn't. Lisa, the last one I missed, I was like uncertain. Here I was just confidently wrong. That's embarrassing. Stop giving me dead ends off the entrance, assholes! Fuck. Losing my goddamn mind. All right, fine. Get the fuck out of my draft pool. Holy shit, bro. You were all up on my grill about that. Dear Lord. Gonna need to... Oh, I'm going to need to get something else downloading and installing, because the RNG's been so bad for a while that it's just like, okay, I get it. Like, come on. That quickly, and it's fucked over the attempt to do a full trophy. They're minerals, Marie. Oh, yum, yum, yum. Um... If I have the kitchen to go off of here, I might as well dead end this, since I can't connect it to the thing anyway. And we don't get this room very often. Hey, buddy. One of the few things we have cracked. Daddy Revade stole the Baron's mail. I think that's all we've got. Jesus Christ on a stick. Oh, you got a lot of steps. Good luck using them. Card and car. I didn't realize I had to walk so far to get back to the kitchen. Oopsie daisy. Bye, Celios. Wow. Wow. That's it. We're done. Everything about this day was dumb. Like, goddamn dumb. I'd like to be able to fill this shit in. I don't know if items ever spawn in the storage. If they do, I'm probably missing them. Yo, dog, I heard you like dead ends. Dead end, dead end. And I still haven't gotten an upgrade for the fucking spare bedroom. We even had the hammer to the shovel pull that was nice. All right. I guess we're already starting. Pass is good. That's all you get. All right, how will I fuck this up this time? Gems are in the black box. Could be true, could be false. Only one box displays a true statement. Could be true, could be false. The gems are in the white box. Well, this has to be false. This has to be false because with this statement, if this was true, that would immediately make these two both false. Although maybe that's the case. Gems are in the black box. That's false. The gems are in the white box. They're false. That's false. So that tells me the gems are in the blue box. And then only one box displays is a true statement. That's true. It's that one. The gems are in the white box. That's false. So it's the gems are not there. And the gems are in the black box. That's false. So the gems are here. Unless I'm still dumb, which is entirely possible. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. Surprising, Sophine, but sometimes it happens. Wait a minute. These are lightable. There are lightable things in the chapel. Snoobaloop, thank you for the 39 months. Kapow, thank you for the gifted sub to Smoked Endermite. Jess, 2042, 94 months. Thank you so much, guys. I do appreciate you all. Believe it or not. Dead ends! What the fuck? What is with my dead end pool? Like, there's too many. How do I need to take some cards out of my pool. I can't afford to spend a key on that. I think you're nice all the time. Hey, look! Fucking dead ends! All three of them! Why is this suddenly a problem? I literally can't keep going. 2 gems, 2 keys, and a lockpick kit. Nice. And we got the pass too, didn't we? Yeah. Like, goddamn. Goddamn, I say goddamn. What the fuck is going on? Hi, MacBook. Ah. Be good to get... I mean, we don't need security. We do have the nursery, but we also have steps. I'm not having the greatest luck. That's an understatement of the year. Where the fuck is there an ivory dice? It's been rough, Norton. Where in fucking hell did I miss that? Also, I've never really tried to look at these. Okay, yep. That's, as is tradition, kind of creepy. Where the hell would there have been an ivory dice that spawned that I didn't see? I need titties and beer to help. Oh, I didn't go in here. I built this and didn't go in here. That's where they were. Probably should have tried the lockpick kit first. All right, we'll use our last shelter on this. I forget that, like, I'm like, oh, I'll just unlock this as I'm going by, and I forget that that actually forces you to draft it. I want my titties back, titties back, titties back. Chili's titty back ribs. All right, so we know we already grabbed 4. Let's take a look at 3. In the meantime, son of a bitch! I needed to have a 4-way there. Is this the one where we had a trunk? I don't remember if we had a trunk or not. Magnifying glass, if I can find the battery pack, we can make the things to ignite the chapel again. Back! Although that could be useful. Sign up sheet. What did I get? A prism? Let me out of your prism. I wonder if I should start marking this stuff so that way I don't know if, like, prints repeat in... Ugh. Well, titty sprinkles. These, at least we know, are good, because they have a gem requirement of some sort. Goodish. Diamondus Major! Hmm. Nope. Hello, everybody coming over from Captain Sparkles. Welcome. We're playing Blueprints. We're yelling at clouds right now. I can just immediately add a small chest to the entrance hall. Then again, each time I eat an apple, I add a small chest to the entrance hall. Although, eat an apple and gain 2 keys. Or eat an apple, gain a key. For all my luck, for the luck that we've been having, I'm not even going to get an apple, but... There's the gift shop. Not that I can afford anything. Just 49 months. Thank you so much. I can't even afford a Mount Holly tea. I can buy a shovel. I've got openings there, and through here. Do I need the utility closet, though? I mean, sure, I could turn on the dark room. How are the rooms treating us? It's been absolutely terrible. It's been a lodo-bolix. A blobo-bloblix. A game of Roblox. I don't know. It's been bad. Well, Hi, Puff. Ballroom poopy. Haven't seen a gallery before? Added as a puzzle? Hey, Puff. What you need? What's going on? Thick and meaty. What? Raid rammed wrangle. Okay. So thick right now. Think? What the? It made a whole noise and now I can't interact with these. The fuck did it do? What the hell on this wood? Goodness, this dog is almost as needy as this game. I mean, obviously we've got the giant P. Stop. And then stop mirrored. Does the plaque change? Well, it changes based off of what... There's got to be in other rooms, right? Somewhere where some fucking correspondence is discussing the different art. And I've got to know the name of the art. I was thinking the answers might be self-contained, but... Sins, Shark, You would brute force it? You don't even know what letters to pop. Like, you don't even know what the combination is. These aren't. So, brute forcing is not going to be exactly easy. Infinity. I don't know. I was thinking that you could figure it out from in here, but I think that you have to pick up clues around somewhere. I don't have enough of these to know if this is related. I did get one right. I was there and saw it. It happened. I was there. See if I can get a conference room before we do that. Lantern. Lamp. Plane. Flight. Yeah. Patience. How long will that take? Flight and light. We're getting low on gems. What does the prism key do off of this? Apparently green? Oh. That's interesting. Well, there's the conference room that I kind of wanted, but... that's all angled in the wrong way. If I do that, I have to go all the way back down and around, but it does get me some cashy cash. I'd like to get the pump room next to a power source so we can figure out how to use that reserve pump. Oh, I was like, I'll just keep walking. I don't remember what room. Ah, it's this one. Welcome back, Mordred. Money, money, money. Money. We could buy the tea. Actually, permanent addition to the dining room. When you reach rank 5 with lunchbox, gain half your data steps. Well, you don't get the dining room before 5, right? Or does this just mean that anytime you reach rank 5, you get half of your dinner steps? You just get 10 steps whenever you reach rank 5. God damn it! Also, god damn it! Furthermore, god damn it! That's at least 15 steps. I should have done that. 25 steps. I was like, hang on. We've got quite a few reds. Fan and flan? Is that a flan? Beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true. Have I been in a study? I don't know if we've made a study before. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I thought that I should be with you. But this is slightly different. It's now the break room. I'm here to break. I'm going with 13. 1 plus 12 is 13. Minus 10 is 3. Times 3 is 9. Divided by 3 is 3. So many threes. The square root of 2 is 4. Times 2 is 8. Maybe not. Wait, is the square root of 2... What? Did I do that wrong? Is this 2 times 2 is 4? Or am I just tired? Two squared, not square root. This was 3. Eight. Divide by 4 is back to 2. Nine squared is 81. Minus 21 is 60. Divided by 10 is 6. It's the ivory key. Oh, silver key. Which won't be very helpful, but maybe. But no, probably not. But maybe. You never know. But you probably know. Special key. Silver key. Room of many doors. Seems like a good idea. Dining room. Hey, look. Everything cuts off everything else. So bad I don't have a foyer. I don't really need the steps of the dining room now. Really, we're just in it for possibly a battery pack. I think a battery pack is about the only thing that can come out of this run. I don't think we've done a master bedroom. This key gives me one more room. But our journey's pretty much at an end. Oh, I don't have the gems for it anyway. Motherfucker. Boy, those ivory dice are going to come in way handy, let me tell you. No idea. Man, it has been disappointing RNG today. Chloe! So we want to go back to the break room to call it a day. It's been rough, Chloe. The problem is, I mean, besides just getting just terrible RNG for a little while, that like it gets to where it's less just frustrating. But the problem is that like it took away the one clear goal. We have a lot of secondary like puzzles and questions, but I don't have a sense of working towards something now. This game do confuse you? I didn't even look, Smoked Endermite. It's just been that kind of day. Nothing there. The Midnight Walk. Well, okay. Did this ever end up being useful? The 1213? I don't think we ever found a use for it. I have no idea where any of the sigils really are. Foyer drafted before Great Hall would mean that all of its doors are unlocked. Drafting bunk room after nursery. Office to conference room. Attic to workshop. Connects ducts from room to room to run steam power. Laboratory. Laundry room. So I don't know if, like, we've turned the garage on here, but I don't know if the boiler room into the garage just makes this unneeded or how that works. I wish I could make it not have the info placards anymore. The gems are on the table behind you. That's false. The gems are in this box. Dodo. Every statement claiming where the gems are is false. The gems are in a blue box. Well, we know this is false because I don't know if these are two separate things. So if that means the gems are in the blue box is also false. But the every statement claiming where the gems are is false is literally impossible because all three do. So that can't be true. Ergo, this is false. Gems are in the blue box, false. Gems at the table behind you, false. Gems in this box, true. Peñaña! Redemption. This is like at least the second one we've done since we failed the first one. But more rooms that point north. North! North, north! Got a chest, but no shovel, no sledge. No money, no problems. Okay. Hey, God. We found a white pawn. We don't care about these two anymore. We know that. So we have A4 white pawn. Hey, man, I'd get over to the east wing if I could. It blocks me so hard. Ding. Wow. Ba ba doop ba 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 da ba ba. Da da dee da doo da 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 da. Get the dining room quickly, or try and boil or something. Nothing that needed boiling anyway. Hmm. Secret tunnel through the mountain. I feel like there's a white pawn there as well. I don't know if I'm looking specifically for a type. The chess pieces were blue, and I haven't seen any blue chess pieces. So I don't know what that means, if that means anything. It's a lunchtime. Lunchbox, baby lunchbox. Good night, Tweety. Hmm. Do I have a key card in this one? I think I do. Yeah, I do. I didn't turn off the fucking... What? Why did this not turn off? I have slight confusion. Low Shayak, that's where it's at. This whole thing's confusing. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. 15, 17, 23, 25. Ugh. Minus 10 is 15. 5, 1, 4. 5, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Needs more 4s. Otherwise, what are we doing? What are we even doing? I can't take it anymore. I can't help it. It's so beautiful. Well. Well. We do have a chest. The magnifying glass would be nice. But that's really, again, the magnifying glass is only useful if we find a, I don't know how to fucking spell this. Magnifying glass is only useful with a battery pack. So we can get that, or we can get the sledge and kind of see what's up. Well, we can afford both because of our coupon book. This is the courtyard that had the chest, but we just dead-ended this way anyway, so we've actually got to go back that way regardless. So, boop, 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 boop. No, no, no. So we gotta go all the way down here and then back her out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Transformers, Murray and Mystery. Smug son of a bitch in the drafting thing talking about, well, I never used the passageway before tier 5. Yeah, well, some of us don't want to just get fucked, okay? Okay, okay. God damn it. Don't worry about it. It's just me try to learn how to use keys, and it's not going well. It's not going well. No shovel. Clank. I am delirious. I'm tired again, but I don't know why I would be. At least last time I had an idea why. I'm like dragging my ass. Sleep deck? Could be. Don't have car keys? I do. I don't have a shovel! Plus, I'd have to walk all the fucking way back there. It's a big house. In general, I'd say I've been a little disappointed at how few items I find in the garage. Like, obviously, if you get the keys, then you get a couple extra. How is that useful? You can't ever, like, no part of the game that I've seen takes part off premises. You know? Well, I guess we're bedoyering it. Well, this is problematic. I think we tried 1213 on this safe, but this is still problematic. Ah, that's all right. I didn't want, you know, anything that could possibly go in any direction. It's a good thing we got those 2 dice from here, eh? We were able to make good use of them. Fries are done. God damn it, none of these need power. Well, that pretty much cuts off literally all of this. Unless we magically open the antechamber. Do you believe in magic? 'Cause I don't. I'm like, it ain't moving. I'm hearing it move, but it ain't moving. This whole 12 or 13 thing is bullshit. Nine, 1, 7, 4. Enter. Clear. 9, 2, 8, 7, 4. Enter. Nuts. $14, 227. Enter. Balls. Balls. Enter. 2 balls enter, 1 ball leaves. Security. Security. That one right there. Get him, officer. Technically, the furnace should be powered from the aquarium. It has the I'm over it. I'm over it. It's so dumb. Trying to think of what to do. Break room is way the fuck over there. Shovel and aquarium? Was there? I mean, not that it does me any good at this point, but that's way up there. I didn't see. It seems weird that I would have not noticed a shovel, but it's possible. And we didn't get a battery pack. But hang on. Hang on. Nom, 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 nom. And I have a furnace, so this should give me extra. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, but mild curiosity. Hi, Jandrady Man. How you doing? Delicious. Everything for a coin purse. My life for a coin purse. What the fuck? No, that's what I need. Why are you trying to... With it? Okay, the trading post is fucking useless. Why do you want to give me so many goddamn coin purses? You know what I want? I want a battery pack. But I want the battery pack for my magnifying glass. Do I need car keys? I guess I can trade that and get, maybe that'll cycle to, what a banner day. Compass Assault now. Coin purse back to car keys. Okay. Wait! Never mind. This is all stupid, because I didn't build the workshop. I don't have a workshop. I don't have any way to combine them. I am bad and should feel bad, and I do feel bad. Is there an end goal? Kind of. We've kind of made the end goal, and that's part of the problem. Trying to think of... Call it a day, call it... There's definitely a much bigger... I don't know if fatigue is the right word to it. But not having the day 46 goal makes it feel a lot more aimless, and like each day is just some frustration without any payoff. And so it's like, on the one hand, there are, as Dex said, a million puzzles, but they're all just kind of like secondary shit that I'm not that taken with, you know? Now it's just like, hey, did you see this puzzle? Did you want to figure it out? You could. Doesn't mean anything. You might get a couple coins. All right, cool. Or no. I'll have to get a new game lined up for
Super Earth,
our single days.
prosperity, liberty. Hi there. Democracy.
But we ain't there yet.
One shudders to envisage what repulsive larvae gestates within the glue as
Incoming message from Super Earth. Resurgence of the Automaton Jet Brigade and Incineration Corps, along with the virulent Terminated Predator strain, threaten our citizens and enable our enemies' rampant expansionistic ambitions. These offensives cast a tyrannical pall over the joy of our citizenry in the wake of our victory over the Illuminate. Citizens of the Federation deserve to celebrate the eradication of our enemies, free from the thought of violence. Helldivers are to liberate at least one more planet than is lost during the duration of the Order. We're not very far on this whole liberating thing. We're not doing too hot. Defend area, can't do it. Defending as solo, I'm convinced is impossible.
Completion.
That's also to defend. All right. This one might be doable.
Initiating
Good night, Stormy.
jump to the Veld system. Jump complete. Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
All right. Boom. Boom. These are the stalkers, aren't they?
Hellpod launch initiated.
Go now and shoot you fall. Remember this. Every day is a good day to die for democracy. Sending down support weapon.
Can already hear predators.
Found something.
He was so noisy. Why do you have to be so noisy? I like that he killed one with his shovel as he died. It's a good soldier.
Found something.
All right, where we are in the map. Where we are. Where are we? Good night, Lisa. I feel like everybody had a long day. You know what was tough today? Existing. All right, so the jungle canopy is going to make my airdrop suck.
Sending down sentry.
Seems to have done the trick. In that fairly likely to kill me sort of way. I still have battle music, though, which is slightly concerning.
There's something here.
Stupid shrimp. It's a lot of writing, Chloro. The dedication to the slash fiction is real. What time do I have? Oh, plenty of time. God damn it.
Say hello to democracy.
God damn it.
Deploying sentry.
Ion Storm? What the hell's an Ion Storm? Oh, it blocks my stratagems.
Have a taste of democracy.
Liars. Isn't the thing around here? I guess not.
Objective nearby.
Oi!
Lost. Sending replacement.
I was hunted.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Point me to the enemy.
Sending down equipment package.
Hopefully they can actually hit it. They did. No, no, no. This. Ow. My face. All right, where are we? Buff. I hear Stalker over this way. We still have whatever's guarding this guy left a little bit. Hi, Buff. I know, you've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes, Buff. Uh-oh. All right, so that gives us these. And then this mess, which we want to get down south. Hi, girl. I know, 10 minutes. You got to stay with me for 10 minutes.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Hi, Buff. I know. You're so hungry. Let's see. Oh, over here this way. Up here. We gotta get a sample off our back. It's gonna be a little tough when it's time to feed you, and I'm in the middle of this, and I have to step away for 5 minutes, and then I have to give up 5 minutes off my clock anyway. And then you're also just like, "Arr, arr," and I'm like, ah, dog, and you're like, arr, and I'm like, ah, and it's like, oh, and, oh. Okay. I know. It's rough to be you. Let me tell you a story about how I know it's so rough to be you.
Deploying sentry.
You're okay. Bye, John. Okay. So we need to go kill the 2 Biotitans, right? That's the goal. Let's get that done. Let's get it done. Shit got real. Gotta go. Fire! Fire helps. Big fan of fire right now. Okay. You guys should see this poor girl's face. She's just lying there looking at me like, how could you starve me?
There's something here.
Eagle back from the nest.
You will never destroy our way of life!
Still one little guy in here. There he is. Didn't want him to call for backup.
Coming in hot.
How you like to taste some freedom?
That looked like a Biotitan hole. It was a light nest, but that looked like a Biotitan hole. Do I even have a good way to fight a Biotitan? I should have
High priority target should be nearby.
should have brought a tracking orbital. Uh-oh. What the fuck?
Sending down sentry.
Well, there's the Biotitan.
Deploying sentry.
Whoa, hey.
Last reload! Fire in the hole!
High priority target neutralized. Deploying equipment package.
Whoa!
I'm bleeding out! You'll never destroy our way of life! I need stems!
I can't move!
Helldiver KI
Ah!
deploying replacement.
Stupid.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Reporting to the front.
Why am I paid? Wasn't there more samples? Did I just drop samples here? Like, right in front of me?
Have a taste of democracy.
Ow. Not samples. Okay. Supplies. Aren't they literally on me? Right here? Oh, there they are. Okay. I hear another... stalker.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
There's your cue, Buff.
For prosperity. Mag's empty.
Not good.
Throwing grenade. That's called democracy.
Okay. Other one is to the northeast. Jesus Christ! Throw a grenade! Thank you! I tried to move. I did not. I have a bit of a concussive headache now. Gotta go. Yahoo! You can't climb that! This is not allowed. You're uninvited. What's up, CWG Wolf? How you doing? And Crimson Draco. Thank you guys both for coming over. Hope you had good streams. Can I get some fucking stamina?
Democracy's on its way.
God damn it.
Logout close spotted. Prepare to exterminate. Last reload.
Woohoo! Not good.
Last reload.
Okay. Sorry that it took me a minute to say hi. Just, you know, had some shit going on. Survived day 2 out of 7. What was the game? Not good. Do not want. If I could mantle, if I could just thank you. Gotta go. This is fine. Really, everything's fine.
Deploying sentry.
Freedom forever!
Ow! Fuck my leg!
Mag's empty.
I'm gonna need more of that. Ow! Stop it! Your little poison shit hurts. Stop it. I'm feeling very chased at the moment. My popularity knows no bounds. Whee! Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse, if you could just. This was unpredictable. There was no way this could have. Who could have foreseen this? Serena, my favorite blueberry. Thank you for the 62 buds.
Deploying sentry.
How could I just miss everything the way that I do? No, 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 no. I see you there.
Mag's empty.
Wyatt. Ah! This is not going to end well for me. I do not have the right weapon for this. Oh, hi. That's not good either.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
That stalker was a rustle in my jimmies, you know?
Reporting to the front.
I did not have the appropriate weapon for such a situation. We'll back out for a second, reassess, and then we should be able to take that out. But the stalker was a problem. Where you going there, big guy? Why are these guys all here? You don't know where I am. You don't know me.
Deploying sentry.
Hold still when I'm shooting at you. Otherwise, it's harder to shoot you. Okay. They can jump now.
That's called democracy.
I know you're over there, you little shit. God damn it. I don't think the Tesla coil bothers him much. Yeah. Him plus this stalker is a bit of a problem. Oh, and there's a breach.
For prosperity.
Sending down sentry.
Northeast, right? Oh, I have samples here, though. Not great. Would you mantle? Thank you.
Get some! Get some!
Okay.
That's called democracy!
Jesus Christ!
Budget depleted.
I did not, in fact, see him.
Reinforcements have been launched.
I did, however, land on him.
Join the fray.
All right. Okay.
Last reload.
Deploying equipment package.
Keep liberty. Eagle 1 leaving combat zone to resupply.
Sending down sentry.
This whole stalker situation's a bit of an issue.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
There's the Titan.
Deploying sentry.
No! Fuck. Well, that makes my life almost impossible. Let's see. That there.
Bug outpost spotted.
Wait. Ugh. Jesus Christ, come on! I didn't even get the close on the thing. That's the upsetting part, man. That's the part that's like, oh, come on, bro. I know I was gonna die, but at least let me take that out with me, yo. That's not good. Okay, all right. I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
And democracy raises the sword.
All of that! And then one missed shot right there, and boom. Done. Oh well. I'm I'm tired, guys, and I know I left early a little bit a couple days ago, but I'm gonna close her down. I'll get a new game for us for tomorrow. I'm not sure how much more blueprints we have at us, and but I hope you enjoyed tonight. Hope you had a good Friday, and we've got EU Day tomorrow, so starting at 12 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. BST, or I guess GMT, and then 7 p.m. Central European. So hopefully you guys will make it there. I appreciate you all. Look forward to it, and see you then. Bye-bye, everybody.
You carry the world upon your shoulders, for I'm not